Unfrozen Caveman, run up! Hey, it's Brad Kearns. Maybe you know me from my chest freezer cold plunge video. Yes, I'm a big enthusiast of my morning cold plunge in the 34-degree water in my beautiful chest freezer ready-made. And today I'm gonna show you what might be the fitness breakthrough of the century. I'm not kidding, because I discovered something by accident when I was trying to rewarm one day after a nice 7-minute cold plunge. So I decided to put on my running shoes and jog down the street. And I noticed that I was floating along on a cloud and barely feeling any effort. It was incredible. I'm doing more research and investigation. Dr. Rhonda Patrick, foremost authority on cold exposure and heat exposure, 27-page PDF detailing all the benefits, the norepinephrine boost in your brain. When you go in here for even as short as 20 seconds, you get a 200 to 300% increase in norepinephrine, giving you a sense of well-being, reduced perceived exertion, fatigue, and inflammation. So I jump in this cold tub, I head out for a run, and I feel fantastic. We're gonna go all the way over to the running track and do some sprints. Ready to check it out? Here we go. Okay, as you know from the other video, I go in here and do 20 cycles of deep diaphragmatic breathing, and all I'm thinking about, all I'm focusing on is my breathing. So it's a wonderful meditative experience. When I started out, I'd last around 3 minutes. Now I'm up to around 6 or 7 minutes, comfortably, not shivering or getting cold. You get out as soon as you start to feel a little bit cold, but this is a great form of meditation. And then I'm gonna put on my clothes and head right down the street afterward. Here we go. Starting out with that dunk. Whew. 34, right where I like it. Intense experience. And now, drying off as quick as possible, throwing those shoes on. And of course, starting out really slowly, especially because feet are frozen. You don't want to snap any joints or tendons, so it's gonna be a little trot down the street. And what's fun is feeling those parts of the body warm up one at a time, especially the lungs. I feel those deep breaths coming in. I'm doing the deep diaphragmatic breaths as I'm running down the street too. Feeling the lungs warm up, then the quads, then the rest of the legs. So the point is to rewarm naturally through the exercise. So I'm not even gonna put a shirt on, just gonna rewarm naturally, but monitor my heart rate, because another thing I've noticed is at my usual training pace of around 9 minutes a mile, maximum aerobic heart rate, my heartbeat is about 15 beats lower than normal. Also incredible. And here we go, down the street. Selfie runner. Watch out, people. Here comes the selfie runner in your neighborhood. What the heck is he doing? I'm calling this whole training concept Unfrozen Caveman Runner. He used to be a caveman. Now he's a runner. Unfrozen Caveman Runner. Those of you old enough to remember the great Phil Hartman and his classic character on Saturday Night Live, Unfrozen Caveman Lawyer. Unfrozen Caveman Lawyer! Made it to the beautiful river trail. Don't even know how I got here, man. So, I am in a heightened hormonal state where my brain feels great, alert, energized, not feeling the usual sensations of fatigue. This is known as the central governor theory, advanced by Dr. Timothy Noakes and others, which proposes that the brain is the ultimate limiter of your effort, not your peripheral muscles. So So when we say my muscles got tired at the end of the marathon and so I slowed down, really what's happening is your brain is getting tired of firing the neurons that operate those muscles. And so the sensations of fatigue in the muscle are just a message for you to slow down to protect yourself from damage. Central governor theory. It's all about the brain. Brain feels great. Also, body temperature is cooler than normal. I'm not elevating my body temperature through the exercise yet, or it's happening much more gradually than normal. So my brain says it's okay to keep on going. And in this case, I'm just jogging, but my heart rate is a good 10 or 15 beats below usual running at this pace as I rewarm. It's going to take about 30 minutes to fully rewarm, and I'm going to head right over to the running track. Okay, I'm definitely fully warmed up. Very important. Went through all my drills, make sure my legs are ready. Another cool thing is I experience much less next day muscle soreness after sprinting when I pair it with the cold plunge. Maybe it's that norepinephrine effect, inflammation control, and I love that. You can sprint more frequently. All right, thanks for watching. Here we go. Okay, back home after a 50-minute workout. I gotta say, I blasted those sprints. I felt so great, kind of at a level of 1 out of every 10 sprints where I feel that pumped up and that explosive off the starting line. And I attribute that to that cold exposure and rewarming. It's happened 3 times now. I've done the cold, the 30-minute run, over to the track, and having a great sprint workout. I think I'm onto something here. I suggest you try it. Unfrozen Caveman runner!